Mary was something of a disruptor, wasn't she? She dared to sit at Jesus' feet as if she were a disciple. She dared to sit at Jesus' feet as if she were a man and not a woman. You see, in those days, women were not disciples. They did not sit at the feet of great teachers and learn. She and any other family there would have dishonored her father by doing that, her family, and she actually would have dishonored Jesus, the teacher, by daring to put herself in a place that put her as an equal to Jesus' true disciples. So she should have been ashamed of herself. It was a woman's place to take care of the house, to cook the meals, and to stay out of men's way. So I love Mary. Jesus, of course, was not caught up in the social constraints of society or of his faith, for that matter. In his world that he lived in, the role of women was very well defined. But Jesus praised the woman who neglected her duty and chided the woman who did what was expected of her. Which is really interesting when you think about Martha. Martha was the one he chided. Because not too long before that, Jesus said, everyone who welcomes him and his disciples with hospitality will be blessed. It was a holy thing to offer hospitality and welcome to someone else. And that's what Martha was doing. She welcomed him and his disciples into her home. She saw to his needs. She provided a meal. She provided a safe place for him to rest. It was the definition of hospitality. But she was so caught up, not in offering hospitality, but in doing her duty, that she was missing the most important thing. And the most important thing is to be present. To be present in the moment. To get off that hamster wheel that our lists almost force us onto, and be present with whoever we are with in that moment. It's the thing that Martha had a hard time doing when Jesus came to visit. She was so focused on her list of things to do, she wasn't present with Jesus. And so who are you with in any given moment? It might be members of your family. It might be that person you've always idolized and wanted to get to know. Could be a stranger on the street. Could be Jesus in any of those. When we stop our running around and doing things and are simply present, we discover, in spite of what I just said, that being present actually isn't the most important thing. The most important thing is the gift of that other person. We learn what's important to them. We learn what's in their heart. We hear their hopes. We are gifted with their stories. And what a gift that is. I think at the heart of this text is that continual tension between those things that are a part of life and those things that are necessary for life. Those things that are a part of life are things like putting food on the table, going to work so you can provide for yourself and for your family, spending time with, taking the kids to ball games and taking the dogs to the vet or going to the grocery store, all those things that are a part of life that we have to do. I'm not saying we don't enjoy it. Some of it we do, but they're a part of life that we have to do. But what is necessary for life? It's to stop and breathe and be present with those around you, because those are holy moments that will never come again.